Good morning, everybody. Mike Niemiec here. Starting off this last week of June, that being Monday the 25th. It's been a rough and tumble down month of June, and it continued in the overnight trade. We've got the winter wheats down roughly around 10 cents, the spring wheat down 2, corn down 3, beans down around a dime, meal market down around $4, and the soybean oil market down around 5 points. I have to say the themes throughout the June have continued to be the same as far as over the weekend, maybe adding to the weakness for the market to start off this week. That number one being that there still doesn't seem to be any type of progress being made in trade wars. Still going on with China, still going on with Europe, still going on with NAFTA. And the rhetoric maybe even got ratcheted up a little bit over the weekend. And then the other one, during this time period, if we didn't have the trade wars, the market generally likes to look at what's going on with weather and crop progress, and that has been non-threatened. So that's like a 1-2 punch that has been coming into the marketplace and or weakening prices during this month of June. Then maybe also, if you want to add to it, the commitment trades report that came out on Friday, they were not as short as maybe we thought they would be in softwood winter wheat, corn, and beans, so maybe that added to some of the weakness in the overnight trade. But they had a much bigger net long position in the meal and a much shorter net short position in the soybean oil than we were estimating. Later on this afternoon, we'll be getting out our crop progress report. It's been running 70% better in good, excellent categories for the spring wheat, corn, and beans. We'll also be getting our export inspections coming out later on this morning, and as we've said there before, we haven't been really doing anything too great to go and alter the S&D numbers. Speaking of, at the end of the week, it'll be somewhat of a culmination of end of the month, end of the quarter. The trade will also be looking at first notice date for the July contracts. We'll also be getting our planted acreage numbers coming on out, along with our quarterly grain stocks. And everything on paper right now still looks non-bullish. I guess the caveat is when we flip the calendar on over, the weather forecast right now has rain coming through the Midwest, but after that, some of these weather forecasters are saying there could be a potential pattern change coming into the weather scenario that could put ridging into the marketplace. So once again, the culmination of the end of the month, I guess there's two things. I just wish we were deeper into July, get these reports out of the way, and have the trade being a little bit more net short than what they currently are to potentially talk about a pattern change as far as price direction goes, as opposed to what we've been seeing during the month of June. So once again, these are my opinions, not that of ADM or ADMIS. Thank you.